Students, hope you will be fine. Today we will discuss about the tree structured directory. In a tree directory structure, any directory entry can either be a file or subdirectory. Now, tree structure directory or tree directory structure system overcomes the drawback of two-level directory system. Now, in this, the similar kind of files can be grouped in one directory. Now, we can say that in this, each user has its own directory and it cannot enter in the other users directory. However, the user has the permission to read the roots data, but he cannot write and modify it. Now, we can say that in this, searching is more efficient in this directory structure. In this, the concept of current directory is used. Now, in a tree directory structure, we can access file with two ways. Number one is path, that is a relative path, and the another one is absolute path. Now, absolute path is the path of the file with respect to the root directory of the system. In the tree directory structure systems, the user is given privilege to create the files as well as directories. Now let us see a directory structure. Now let us see the directory structure of a tree structure directory. Now in this, suppose we have three things. One is home, another one is bin, another one is lib. So these are the root directories. Now in a tree structure we have file or subdirectories. For example, in a home directory we have two users, user 1, user 2, and they have their own files. Now for example, in bin we are getting the executable files. For example, we have editors like vi, and these are the files. In library we have directory, we have another file system. So we can say that these are files or sub directories. Now in this, a tree structure system may consist various labels. Therefore a set of permissions assigned to each file and directory. The permissions are given with the help of RWX, that is read, write, and modify or execution. So hope you have understood this one. Thank you very much.